Hello again everyone, welcome back to my channel, and welcome if you are new. If you just clicked on this video, hello, my name is Isobel, welcome to my channel, and please do subscribe if you are new. I'd love to have you as part of this family. I'll post videos twice a week on a Wednesday and a Sunday. So today's video is a perfume collection. So this is something that I've seen on YouTube, and I thought, you know what, I'll give that a go, because I have quite a few perfumes and I have quite a few favourites that I'd like to share with you that you guys might like yourselves. Let's just crack on with this video, so let's go. So excuse the fact that this is like super cluttered, but this is where I keep my perfumes on my desk here. So I have them in this little tray which is from the pound shop, and then on this rose gold kind of copper plate. And I have my brushes in the back and then just a little trinket dish, so they just kind of like surround that. So that I can show you this a bit easier, I will bring the tray a bit closer because, oh my god, that's so heavy. I didn't realise that was going to be that heavy. So let's show you what is actually in here. So this is mainly the perfumes that I use on a daily basis. These four that I use the most. So this one is the Calvin Klein Downtown perfume, and this has like quite a nice scent to it. I can't get the lid off, but it has a nice scent to it. It's really hard to describe because it's the Calvin Klein kind of smell, if that makes sense. Like, you recognise it. It's a very feminine smell, which I quite like about it. But this is something that I use for work quite a lot. It's also good to just throw in your handbag, but it is kind of like quite heavy. So I mainly just spray, there goes Bella! I mainly just spray a few spritz and then it lasts quite a while. So the next perfume that is one of my favourites, which I've actually used quite a lot of, this is the Jimmy Choo Fever, and I absolutely love this. The bottle's so quirky, and it's something that I first smelled in Ibiza, and I just loved it. So my nana always gets me perfume for Christmas, and this is something that I asked her for, and it's just such a lovely smell. It's a really nice going out sort of smell, or just like a special occasion. But sometimes I just spray it when I just want to smell, you know, pretty nice. Then I have these Twist and Spritz sprays. So there's not actually any perfume in them because you can basically decant your perfumes into these. So they're really, really handy. These were sent to me quite a while ago, but they're really handy for like travel or just to pop in your handbag and you don't want to carry like a big bottle around. And they're just really easy just to pump into. So you basically take the top bit off of this and then just like press it like that until you've got as much as you want in there. But mine are pretty much empty because one leaked, which isn't very handy. But I think that was my own fault because I didn't put it back in properly. So yeah, they're really handy. You can get them for like £8, I think, from the perfume shop. I also have lots of like little samples of things. I work with a perfume brand, like a perfume subscription brand. I think it's called Scentful, this one came from. This is Dolce & Gabbana 3 L'Imperatrice. I can't really pronounce things very well, but this is such a lovely smell. But I also have the Emporio Armani Diamonds one, I'm pretty sure it is, and I absolutely love it. And then another subscription brand that I work with is called the Scent Box, and they sent out these little samples. And if you like trying different perfumes, a subscription box is really good because you can get 3 samples for £10. And I got the Beyonce Heated Kiss, Davidoff Cool Water Intense, and DKNY Womanful Energizing, and my favourite out of them all has to be Beyonce. It smells really nice. They're really handy just to throw in your handbag as well, and it's nice to just try different perfumes out that you might like, because say if you bought a perfume without smelling it online thinking it would be nice and then you get it and it's just not. So it's nice to try them out. Then I have the Misguided Babe Dreams perfume, and this is basically the same sort of packaging as these Twist and Spritz. So this is quite a musky smell. It's really hard to describe, to be honest. Let me smell it. Yeah, it's really hard to describe. It's quite sweet, but like musky. It's just really hard to describe. It's quite nice though. It's very different. Oh, smell it now. It's really sweet. And then I have this like dupe of the Chloe perfume. I don't know which one this is, but I bought this from Zanti, and I've literally hardly used it, as you can tell, because I just like how pretty it looks. So I would like to get the actual Chloe bottle. And then I have the La Vie Espal. This is actually a dupe one as well from Zanti that I picked up for like £10, €10 or something. And it smells literally the same, but obviously it doesn't last as long. So that's a bit poo. That's why I don't really use them, because I like a perfume to last like all day. So let's pop them back. I also have the Agent Provocateur Fatale, something like that. This is also quite a nice smell. I quite like. I haven't actually used this one very much, but you can see that I've used it a fair bit, but not as much as the other perfumes. It's not an absolute favourite basically, but let's spray it. Again, that's a very unusual smell. It's more like an evening sort of smell. It's quite like a, it's really hard to describe because I'm so rubbish at describing these sort of things, but it's quite a dark smell, if that makes sense. And then moving on to another favourite is the Versace Woman. I absolutely love this. Adam got me this for my birthday last year, I'm sure. Or was it Christmas? Either way, he got it me as a present, and this is my second bottle because I loved it that much that I went out and bought another bottle. And as you can see, I've used a lot already, and it's so affordable as well because this was only £20 for this big bottle. And it's 50 millilitres in this. I just love it. It's such a nice smell for like every day. And then I have another Versace, which is the Versace Red Jeans. Adam has the matching one to this. So I have the woman one and he has the blue one, which is the men's one. And look how funky this bottle is. Like even the lid has the lion on it. It's just so cool. And this is another one that I get a lot of compliments on. It's just such a nice smell, but it's something you wouldn't really think that you'd like. Like, Adam bought me this, and I didn't think... It's not really something I would have picked up. I wouldn't even have thought to have picked this up, and he's very good at finding scents that he know I like. So this is something that I get a lot of compliments on, and it's just such a lovely perfume. So that is this little tray of perfume. So let's move on to the other ones that I have. Moving on to this little corner here, is a little bit dark in here, so that's not very helpful, but I have the Marc Jacobs Decadence perfume, and I've pretty much used this up. I don't know whether you can see, like, there's a tiny bit in there. Let's just move back because it's easier. My voice is going really croaky when I lean over the desk, but I haven't got rid of this because how snazzy is this bottle? Like, it's just a little handbag, and it's not something I really want to get rid of because it just looks so funky. Imagine if you could actually turn that into a handbag and like put things in there. That'd be so cool. But yeah, that's something that looks quite cute and chic on my desk, so that stays on there. And then the next one I have is the Sexy Elegance, and this is something that I really like. As you can tell, I've used it a hell of a lot. This is something that used to be my work perfume as well because I use it like day in, day out. How nice is the packaging as well. I also did a review on this on my blog. If you ever want to check that out, just search this perfume on my blog and you'll find it. Again, that's a really nice perfume. And then onto my body mist, I have the Hope and Glory Sugar Crush body spray, and this is something that's like a really, I wouldn't say sour, but it's like a really strong citrusy scent, which I actually quite like for some weird reason. But I do love the Soap and Glory sprays. As we can see, I have another one, but we'll get to that in a second. So we have the So Spray, which is the Strawberries and Cream. And this is such a lovely creamy smell. It's such an unusual smell. It's just so nice. I love their packaging as well. I always love their sprays. The Ibiza Dreams one is something that I really love. It's one of my favourites. I want to try more of their sprays, but because I've got so many, I won't buy any until I've run out of the sprays that I have. So here is the Soap and Glory spray, the Original Pink Fragrance Spritz Rose and Bergamot spray. This is something that's so subtle but so lovely. Like, it's not overpowering, it's just a really nice subtle smell. Obviously not gonna last all day, but I can't really smell it on me, but I don't know whether other people can smell it on me, but I know it smells quite nice. I just don't know how long it lasts for, but that is a nice thing to spray on, maybe like on a hot day or something. And then this is one of my absolute favourite sprays. So this is the Biso Prosecco Pearl Glow Spray. Let me just lean back again because I can't breathe when I'm like leaning into the desk here. So this spray is something that I like to use on a night out. So if I've got my shoulders or my collarbone out, I like to spray this and then like rub it around my skin with a, is it kabuki brush? This is the brush that I like to brush it around with. This is the brush that's specifically for this that I bought it for. And I think it's from Primark, yeah. And I just like rub it around my skin and it really sets off the glow. Like, can you see that sheen in the bottle? It's just so beautiful. But yeah, if you use any of their sprays, I like to get the pink and the gold one as well, like, you know, the brown gold one that they do. I like to get them as well and try them out and just have the whole set. But I'd also like to try the Huda Beauty ones because I've heard they're amazing. I don't think they're perfumes. I think they're more shimmers, but I would like to try the Huda Beauty ones anyway. But I'd like to have the whole set of the So sprays. So yeah, that is my perfume collection. I hope you've enjoyed seeing what I have in my collection. And this is how I store them, pretty much. So I know that this wasn't a very long video, but I thought I'd just give you an insight into the perfumes that I have and my little collection that I have. It's not massive, but for me it's like more than enough. So I don't like to have too many perfumes, but I like to have enough to have a choice of. But my favourites are definitely Versace and Jimmy Choo out of my collection. They're just such lovely smells. Oh my god, you just saw my hand. Can you see the orange in the middle? I basically put tanning drops on my face, obviously with my hands, and then forgot to wash it off the night before, and my hand was basically orange. Yeah, if you ever try the Tan Lux tanning drops and put it on your face and with your hands and forget to wash it off, this is what happens, but it gets worse. It was literally orange. It was terrible. Your face doesn't go orange, but your hand does, so make sure you wash it off if you try them tanning drops. I've done it so many times and forgot. So I hope you've enjoyed this video, and don't forget to subscribe if you are new. I'd love to have you back here for more videos. I love you a lot, so thank you so much for all your support, and I shall see you in my next video. Bye!